Raju, and today I'll be talking about how fake Captcha tests are used to deploy Lumma infostealer malware. What happened? Attackers set up thousands of fake Captcha pages, about 5,000 per wave, to use as gateways to drop info-seeking malware. Users access these pages through multiple methods, such as phishing links, compromised sites, or even malvertising. Once the page opens, it prompts multiple verification steps, which end up launching PowerShell commands or accessing your clipboard in order to run these Lumma infostealer malware scripts. This caused multiple leakage of personal information through multiple sites and multiple companies, and estimated thousands of sensitive data was released to the public. What did it affect? It affected at least 7,000 users when it first launched, predominantly across North America, Southern Europe, and Asia. However, there were many more places that were very affected by this malware itself. Industries that were affected were mostly within the technology, finance, and manufacturing sectors, with an estimated 36.5 million in credit card theft linked to Lumma itself in 2023 alone. Mostly it affected everyday users. People browsing compromised or booby-trapped sites were the most likely to be affected. And it was usually sites with high ad monetized and high traffic content, such as adult sites, betting, anime, anything that wasn't as regulated and as secure as most sites. These were the ones that were frequently targeted, broadening the pool of potential victims. It also mostly affected Windows endpoint, as these were the only ones that could run PowerShell scripts, so it was very highly targeted. But bottom line, a global mass social engineering wave impacted mostly regular users on a high scale, siphoning credentials and sensitive information from everyday web accounts on most sites. There are several ways to protect yourself. One of the most common things to look out for is not to complete unexpected captchas. Captchas are usually 1 to 2 questions just to confirm that you are not a robot. It most likely will never ask you to copy or paste a command to verify. This is a very clear red flag that this captcha is trying to run a command on your machine. If you get to a point where you've already clicked through a captcha and copy and pasted a command, some ways to prevent further loss of data and information is to isolate the machine to prevent it from infecting other computers within your network, and to rotate passwords. This is to prevent whoever is able to run commands on your machine to access your accounts, as they will most likely already have access to the passwords to your accounts. And another way to prevent, or not to prevent, but to secure yourself after an attack, is to monitor for new logins, as this can help provide information on who attacked you and from where. Why does this matter? This blends social engineering with low infection chains. This means that it's usually everyday users and everyday people that are getting attacked, not huge corporations. And with the low friction infection chains, this means that it's able to spread really quickly through multiple different machines and multiple different networks. And combining that with the relatively cheap and easy to scale process of it, it allows for thousands of phony captcha pages to be set up within a day. With this process going on, it makes it very hard for law enforcement to track down one place or end up securing the entire chain of captcha scams, as there are too many to stop at once. And since thousands of lures and domains can be created very quickly, even if one goes down, they can create 1,000 more in a matter of hours, which is like cutting a head of a hydra off with 15 more popping up. So even with crackdowns, infostealers are still abundant. So if it's not for Lumma itself, there are so many more, such as Formbook, Amade, and RATs. So even on a crackdown on a singular family, there's multiple families to create more lures and domains in order to infect more clients. And these are my sources, and thank you for listening.